Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. We're talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer beta. This is basically me recording at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning after an entire night after day 2 of grinding the multiplayer beta, the closed beta. So, yeah, guys, I have a lot of good positive things to say, and I want to just say up front before we get started, I am so sorry. I know I sound exhausted. I maybe even sound bored with what I'm saying. I promise you I'm not. I was up all day helping some friends with some stuff. Then I was up literally all night after getting like 4 hours of sleep from playing the beta all night last night and editing those videos that went up this morning or yesterday morning. So please bear with me, but we're going to get through this, and I just want to say thank you so much for all the insane amount of support and energy here, both on the YouTube channel in the last week or so, as well as my live streams, because it's been fucking insane. So thank you guys, appreciate you guys, and but anyways, let's get right into it. So basically, today's the wrap up of day 2. We're going into day 3 of the multiplayer beta, and for you guys watching this by now, you should be able to just download it at no cost to you. You should be able to play the beta. I'm going to put that information here on the screen now so you guys can see it, so you know when the schedules and all that stuff are. And then if you miss this week, or if you don't have a PlayStation, you know when you can expect to get to play the open beta at no cost. Again, you guys can just download it and play it. So there's that info on the screen. But a couple things I just want to deep dive into really quick. So skill-based matchmaking, probably my biggest pet peeve, and I can tell without even looking it up, and I really should verify this before I say it, but I really feel like they cranked that shit up overnight. Like, they woke up today and Activision was like, all right, boys, we've bait and switched them. They're liking the game. Crank that motherfucker up. Like, that's what it feels like. I could be totally wrong. I could have just been exhausted getting slapped. But it really feels like tonight, after like my first 5 games, I had to crank the sweat up. Like, I had to start busting hump to do anything. And I say that because I have a pretty decent KD. I don't know what it is on this game. There's a lot of games where I'm over a 2.0 on the elimination death ratio. So who knows? It could be good. It's a beta. I don't think they show that unless I'm just not finding the menu. But I'm saying all that to say, I had played with a friend tonight. He only played about 5 games with him. He's like, I can't take this anymore. Your lobbies are too sweaty. They're too try hard. I can't play them anymore. And I don't understand why Activision has the necessity to break the lobbies up after every game. I mean, other than the skill-based matchmaking, I don't understand why they lean so heavily on making a game that is supposed to be somewhat casual and arcadey. Again, I know we talked about it last night in our other video, or yesterday in our other video, of like, hey, this COD, they're going for more of a quote-unquote realistic, and I put it in quotations on the screen because we know Call of Duty, if we want to talk realism, it's the furthest thing from it. Like, there's no soldier over in wherever in the world with an MP5 running around sliding around corners and dolphin diving and like shooting people and calling in UAVs like that. Like, that's not realistic. But in terms of Call of Duty, they want the character to feel heavier. They want you to feel more invested in what's happening. And to do that, they create a false sense of competitive play with skill-based matchmaking. So little Timmy, in the words of one of my favorite YouTubers, little no-thumb Timmy, who can't fucking play the game and is trash at it, they're not getting decked over and over and over again against FaZe, Joe Blow, and the Optic Twins. Like, Timmy No-Thumbs is never going to compete with them. And Activision knows that, they're aware of that. But what they don't understand, or what they're not allowing the player to experience, is the whole point of what made Call of Duty great. And that is, get in a lobby, talk some trash, stay in that lobby, end up getting along with those people, laughing about things that are saying, and then going, hey, dude, I'm about to change lobbies. You want to party up? Because I'm tired of getting my ass kicked. And then 9 times out of 10, most people went, oh, yeah, dude, throw me an invite. And it's so sad to see how far away from those days that we are. And it's really unfortunate that with the nostalgia of Modern Warfare 2 and how this game has some similar traits, like with the MP5 and things like that, even the M4, the M16 with the throwback with the M16 and shit like that. It's a real shame that they're not capitalizing on that nostalgia of that and not breaking the lobbies up. You know, that's probably my biggest complaint leaving out of today is skill-based matchmaking and how it's just cranked up to 1,000% and how there is no real feeling sense of community with the game because I can't stay in a lobby and talk shit to other people that are talking shit to me and then end up squatting up, partying up. Like, I hate that the game is broken up every single time because I'm the one, as a solo player, like, I'm being penalized, right? Like, I'm the one being penalized because I don't have friends online or how I'm the only person in my friends group who bought and has a PS5 and is going to play this game on PS5 this year whenever all my other friends are on PC or Xbox One that I'll be playing with. So I love cross-gen play. I think it's one of the, or cross-play. I think it's one of the best features that's ever come to modern consoles and modern gaming. However, one of the things, and we're seeing it with, getting into it with PlayStation and stuff, whenever you create this exclusive early access shit for a specific console, like, it kind of fucks over the vast majority of the community. And then whenever you have the lack of breaking or the lack of keeping lobbies together, you're again losing a sense of community. So I know Activision will never see this. I know Infinity Ward will never see this. I know even if they did, they don't care. The person that writes their check says they can't do it, I guess. But it would be really badass if we could get old school lobbies back and old school matchmaking. That would be phenomenal. It would make the experience so much better. Like, you guys have no idea. It would just be so much more fun. But with all that being said, the skill-based matchmaking, other than that, though, going off last night, I still feel pretty much the same. The Gunsmith 2.0, I got a little bit more experience with Gunsmith. I think Gunsmith 2.0 is going to be pretty unique. And I've seen a lot of people complain about it, saying it's an awful system. I mean, I'm just going to say it, dudes. What the fuck else are they supposed to do? They have done everything under the sun. I mean, we went from having only one attachment to now we've had fucking 25 attachments or however many there are on World War II weapons. Like, we've had fucking laser guns in World War II. I mean, what else do you want these dudes to do? They've made it a modern-day shooter. They've given us modern-day weapons. They've given us full reign and customization. I mean, it's like, for some people, none of this shit is fucking good enough. And I think at this point, like, I think there are just some YouTubers that just want to fucking complain to complain. I mean, I don't think the game is perfect. I don't think the Gunsmith is perfect. I am going to make a video on it probably tomorrow about at least how I understand the Gunsmith, but I've heard a lot of misstating of how it works over the course of the day while I was out and about and seeing things on TikTok and stuff, saying that, you level up one gun, you've unlocked attachments for every single gun in that class. That's not completely true. That's not how it works. So I think tomorrow we're going to do a breakdown, look at the Gunsmith to get a full breakdown of how it looks in detail. And I mean, again, before I make that video and possibly make myself look like an asshole, I'm going to verify the way that at least I understand it and make sure that is correct. But I don't know. Again, to conclude this, I'll say I think the game is going to be, I think COD's going to be awesome this year. I think it's going to be some of the best Call of Duty we've seen in years. I said that last night. We've got shit talking in the lobbies again. We've got fun gameplay again. Kill streaks are satisfying. I think it's going to be worth playing, So before you guys just go out and spend 60 or 70 bucks, I would really recommend download that beta tomorrow or today. Give it a try. See how you like it. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm stoked. I think 2022 and I think the remainder of 2022 and 2023, I think are going to be great. And I think 2024, once we get some maps and some new guns added, I think this game is going to be the shit. And I hope so. I hope that Infinity Ward does not make me eat my words in that regard. But hey, dudes, thank you for watching the video. You guys have an awesome fucking rest of your day. Enjoy the multiplayer beta, and we'll see you guys on the next video.